All right, everybody. Today I'm going to be doing a review of this Stein modular guarding system. So I've got a stump grinding job coming up this weekend, so I decided to buy this guarding system. So this is what the instruction little booklet that came with it looks like. Looks like it was made in the United Kingdom. And so this is what it looks like. And this is it right here. So hopefully it's not too much work to put together. We'll see what it looks like as we put it up. First thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and measure it. I think it's around 45 pounds. So I'm kind of curious. I'm just gonna go ahead and measure it now. So as you can see, all that stuff that was in the box comes in at about 33 pounds. But it's 3 sections, so it's probably about a little over 10 pounds each. So we'll go ahead and start putting it together. So one thing I can say is right now, just starting off, these posts that it came with are made out of steel, and they're quite hefty if you ask me. They're pretty hefty. So this is what they look like. But yeah, it'd be nice if they made them out of aluminum, but it would probably cost more money if they did. All right, so now that I've got everything out of the boxes, it looks like it's mostly a bunch of little lightweight plastic connectors here and some bolts. So the bolts look like that. So we'll see. I might have to go get my screwdriver, but I'm just gonna start putting it together. This is what these look like. We got about 3 of them. 3 of these. We'll start. Okay, so it looks like the way it's describing it in the manual is you put this in first, then you put the washer, then you put the bolt or the screw, looks like it's a little tight. Then you put it like this, then screw it in. And then just turn it. And I'll have to get my screwdriver to make this go faster. But basically it tightens up just like that. So that's just one corner. So I have to do this on all 4 corners for one panel. And there's a total of 3 panels. So I'm gonna lay it down. I've got my screwdriver with my bit. And I'm ready to do the other corners here. So we just have one more corner there to do, and then we'll have one that's completed. So now that we have the corners built up, all I have to do now is slide one of these over it. So it's folded out. And all I have to do is slide it over the top. Now, while trying to slide this over the beam, I had to take the screw out because it was just too tight of a fit. So now I'm putting it all back together, and the top is almost in. So it's a very tight fit. And I didn't want to end up damaging it, so I just decided to take at least one side off so I can slide it over like that. So I got one put together. Basically, I had to end up taking these apart to collapse it a little bit so that I could actually get this on the frame. It's a very tight fit. And then once I was able to slide these on, then I put the screws back in the end. So it's a very tight fit. So I'm going to go do the other two and put them together with the poles, and then I'm going to set it up and come back. All right, so now I have it set up. As you can see, it's 3 panels, and this is the connector that you use to hold each one together. This is kind of like going the wrong direction. It's supposed to be this is going out and that's going out, but they just swing out if necessary. So I've got all of them together, and one of the things I like about this particular model is that it's double mesh. So since this goes over it, you have this area here which is mesh, and then the other side is mesh too. So if something were to hit and damage this, it probably won't go through the other side. So that's one thing I like about this. Also, the other thing I like about it is that you can easily put, you know, some decals or some phone numbers or your brand name here, your company name here. So that's a way to get easy advertising. So yeah, this is I think gonna work out really well. I'm gonna try to see if I can take it outside tomorrow and see if I can get a picture of it outside when it's daylight. So I just got finished getting this tarp from Harbor Freight. The smallest one they had was 8 by 10, but it's basically a mesh tarp. And so I threw it over the top and then put this bar here. So with it tie wrapped to the bar, I should be able to put the stump in here, and I shouldn't have to worry about anything bouncing out and hitting anything. At least that's what I think. That's what I'm hoping is going to happen. I don't know if this is going to hold. I would think it will, but we'll see. If not, I'll have to maybe put something around it to keep it from coming out. All right, so this is what it looks like set up outside. The lighting is probably way better here. So as you can see, this is my stump grinder, my STX 38. And so this is what it looks like set up. So I'm just kind of testing it, putting it where I want to put it, so that if there's any issues, I hopefully will know about it before I get on the job site this weekend. But this is what it looks like fully set up. Like I say, it's a pretty good hefty piece of equipment. I think it's like 40 something pounds. I think I already told you that. So I'm also going to put my my tarp that I bought from Harbor Freight over the top of it, so you'll see what that looks like. All right, so this is with the Harbor Freight tarp, mesh tarp put over the top. Looks like, unfortunately, I would use the side where the little grommet came out at, but I may have to turn it around, use the other side. But it's there, and when I put that over, it'll be there with the pole there. But as you can see, I mean, I don't think anything's going to escape from there. I mean, this is pretty much it. I think this will work perfectly. I mean, when I'm in those situations where there's definitely a chance or danger of damaging a window or something like that, this would be perfect. So yeah, this is going to be great. I'm going to try it and keep you guys posted when I do my first stump with it this Saturday. So that's it for now.